Hi everyone, Christine Gillis from Fit Balance Coaching. I want to talk to you today about cravings and why so many of us have such a hard time to kind of get over those cravings and get on with our diet. Let me clear a couple things up for you. Diet, when I say diet, I don't mean restricting calories, and I don't mean do this for 10 weeks and be done. By diet, I mean just a eating regime and a way of life. Aren't these lovely? Just a way of life. And just the way you eat kind of from sunup to sundown, whatever you eat, that's what I call a diet. I don't restrict calories. I don't not eat something. But I do recognize and realized kind of on this journey that when I am eating really, really healthy, I stop craving some of those foods that I once craved. But the moment I kind of go off track and have them more often, then you start to, there's all kinds of things that can happen, but you really start to crave them. Your body says, yeah, I want more of that, because your body is going to do what you do most often. So you're going to, like I talk about mindset, you're going to go to that positive mindset the more you practice it. So if you're fueling your mind with positive messages, when you come across something like traffic or some kind of thing that, gets on your nerves, then you are going to go to that positive place in your thoughts and your mindset quicker and more frequently if you are fueling those positive thoughts. If you're constantly negative, if you're constantly thinking you're the victim, if you're constantly thinking, oh, woe is me, then of course you're going to go there. Of course, the lineup at the superstore is going to drive you crazy, or the lineup, in traffic is going to be, oh, poor me, and get out of my way, I'm in a rush, because that's the mentality that you wake up with. Well, the same sort of thing happens with cravings. If you tell yourself that you need something, then your body's going to go, yeah, you're right. So let's say you are starting a new fitness journey, and you are cutting out the things that typically are not healthy for you, right? Like, I'm not talking like these aren't good for you, you shouldn't eat them, or try to go a month without eating white flour. You shouldn't have white flour. There's nothing of goodness in white stuff, for example. There's no nutrients in white pasta. There's no nutrients in white rice. So why not get rid of it? Okay. But if you are used to having that and then you cut it out, you're going to tell yourself when you start to get those headaches that you must need it. That's what you're calling a craving. But really, you're not giving your body enough time to get it out of your system. So if you're craving something like salt, or you're craving something like sugar, and you're trying to cut those things out because you crave them, you have to give yourself time to get over those cravings in order to get to a point where you're not going to want them as much anymore. But if you do give into those cravings and you continue to eat them, number one, you're going to continue to crave them, but it's also going to start to show up in places like arms and legs and belly and places that we don't want. But if you're eating super clean and then you have a night out and you have some chips, you're not probably going to start to crave them right away, and you're also probably not going to feel them. You're not going to feel like you're gone to just because you had a night of having some treats. But for those of the people that are in my challenge group, they oftentimes will feel like they have a headache, or they feel like they're really groggy, and that is their body detoxing. Because if you give your body something long enough, it doesn't matter if it's healthy or not healthy. If you give into it enough times, it's going to start to have an adverse effect on your body. So if you are coming off of something because you've started to kind of say, I want to start living a healthier lifestyle and I need to stop eating this stuff, you're going to go through a detox. You have to allow yourself the chance to kind of come off of that. And so for me, I don't have cravings as much as I once have. If I'm craving something, I have it, and I don't go off so far off track. I have Shakeology every day. And we've talked about the superfoods that are found in Shakeology, but I'm going to tell you why Shakeology helps with cravings, because there are there's food in Shakeology. They took all the pieces of food and they made them into a powder. Is that processed? Yeah, it sure is. But the quality of the ingredients that are in Shakeology, you will not find them anywhere else. You simply won't. And I encourage you to shop around, because I had to. But when you start to drink Shakeology, it's accumulative. So you start to drink it and you start to attack inflammation, and you start to be satiated. The brain is looked after. Your skin starts to feel amazing, and your eyes are brighter, and you sleep better. All of those things are working in your favor to help you combat those cravings. So I have mine mid-afternoon. It's kind of getting late now. but I normally have it kind of around 2:30 into like 4 o'clock, because then that tides me over till supper time. I don't have mine as a meal. I love to eat. And I have mine as a supplement to all of the really good healthy foods that I'm eating, because our food is depleted, guys. Like it's not like you're eating a carrot like our grandparents ate. You're simply not. And if you're eating baby carrots, well, I mean, I can do another post, but those are not, they're not real. They're not real carrots. They're just simply not. That goopiness that comes out of them, they're not real food. But Shakeology, for me, I have a lot of people who tell me that cravings are the biggest kind of thing that they have to overcome. And for me, Shakeology is that fill-in that I can eat. It's not it's not like it doesn't have magical powers. It's not a fad or gimmick. It's not something that's going to make you lose weight. What happens with Shakeology is that it fills you up, and you're not craving crackers and muffins and cookies and cheese and all the stuff that you can pick at really quickly. You stop craving that. And so when you stop craving that, then your body is allowed to burn calories efficiently. So if you're looking for a way to kind of combat your cravings, give me a shout out and get some Shakeology in your life. Bye.